Welcome to the Chairman Television Station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, where all you need to do now to turn your antenna small UHF 57 and DSTV channel 259. Just in case you talk say television na plenty stress, go on top of internet www.wazobiatv.tv/live. Make you follow us as we discuss all the action to do where they come and smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. As Nigeria day today, it get families and plenty people inside of Nigeria when they wear their dancing shoes because good news now we receive this weekend will pass. So what be that good news? 82 of our sisters, 82 of our daughters, 82 Nigerian citizens, special girls when we say Boko Haram Jaguda bad men on the night of April 14th, 2014, entered their school where they go learn. Come package these particular girls go. For 3 years, we did on the campaign. They talk say, make Oga Presido, whether na good luck Ebele Jonathan or President Muhammadu Buhari, do everything whenever do to use rescue these particular girls. And on Saturday, we receive good news, say 82 of these girls, when see they missing, they don't come back. And then they, with their families and with us inside Obodo, Nigeria today. On top of us in the hot, we go discuss this matter well because I carry people when we say they know well as they concern this issue. I dey tempted to talk who these people be. But if you go there with us after we come back from this break, you go no go anywhere. And still ask either hot will they come back.
Your Excellency, before you now, I present the 82 Chibok girls to you, Your Excellency.
This is a very significant day for me and for the country, and more especially to your parents for surviving the torture, as it were, waiting for you day in and day out for the years that have passed. I am very pleased to have personally met you, and I congratulate more especially your parents. It's only they that have the real feeling of what you went through.
That video I just watch now, our Oga President Muhammadu Buhari, after our soldier people them officially hand over these 82 freed Chibok girls to them. He come promise say in government go do everything to use ensure say Nigeria they safe for people to fit sleep with their two eyes closed, and he no go stop until these girls then come back home and we destroy terrorism inside Obodo, Nigeria. He also promised say reconditioning of their mind and also their education will be topmost priority. With me inside the studio, now one of the parents of these 82 freed Chibok girls and also member of the Bring Back Our Girls movement. And I also get another member of the Lagos branch of the Bring Back Our Girls movement. The parent of this free Chibok girl, now Oga Yahi Bwata. Oga Yahi Bwata, welcome to us in the hot.
God bless you.
And the other person when I talk saying a member of the Bring Back Our Girls movement for Lagos, now Oga Jonathan Olan Lokun. Oga Jonathan, welcome to us in the hot.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We don't go waste time. We'll go straight into our discussion. Oga Yahi.
Yes.
It go good make I start with congratulations.
Thank you.
Because I know say as papa, when we say for 3 years, you don't they think about say, okay, what did happen to my daughter? What did they go through? What did they happen to them? You they happy now, say your daughter don't come back home. Congratulations once again.
God bless you.
But before we come begin to talk about this particular one and these girls when they're free, I would like to go back to the very, very beginning. On the night of April 14th, 2014, before Boko Haram Jaguda badness people enter inside Chibok community, come carry these girls them, come up for inside school. How Chibok as a community there? Because plenty people from Nigeria, they never hear of Chibok, they don't know of Chibok. Waiting be life inside Chibok community before this badness happened.
You know, Chibok people, they are very good people. They are loving people. They are farmers. You know, Chibok are farmers.
Okay.
And they fear God. In fact, they have a common life, that they share things in common, and they are very, very good to each other.
They're peace-loving people.
They are peace-loving people.
They're not like wahala.
They are not like wahala.
So this badness will happen now. This badness will happen now. Now badness will be say happen to people who like peace.
That is why I used to tell people say, Chibok people they be second Israel. in the world. Because Chibok people, they are Christians. Most of them are Christian. I can say 90% of Christian people, Chibok people are Christian. Although the few Muslims you can't know. My dad is a Muslim. But you can't know. I be choir master for my place for so many years. Because we don't have all this the religion discrimination or so.
Okay, so Chibok, that community where we say no religious discrimination. Like you don't talk your papa, na Muslim. But I can ask you.
My papa even build mosque.
Your papa build mosque?
Before he left. He is late.
Okay.
But that's why we not get wahala for Chibok.
Okay.
That's why the Boko Haram, Boko Haram, they like anything better.
Okay.
They want to destroy anything. Where if they hear anything about peaceful living,
okay,
they don't want to hear
so
that.
now why I want to ask you this question now. Why you think, say, of all the communities, Oga Shekau, the bad man Shekau and the people, now Chibok, they can't look, say, if we go inside this community and we do this badness, it go affect the full Nigeria. It go get the attention of the full world. Why it be, say, na Chibok? Why you think, say, Chibok na the target?
You know, say, as I was saying, Chibok people, they are peace-living people. They are like education.
Okay.
They value education. They go school well.
Okay.
As I know one of my classmates, right now, he's at Malaysia. It's education that took him there now. Wadai. So, you know, Chibok people, as they like education, as you know, the meaning of Boko Haram. Western education is forbidden. It's evil. So Chibok people, we like education.
Okay.
We like school.
Okay.
And missionaries, thank God that missionaries came to land of Chibok before independence. Okay. So even I have one book that would be written by an England man. Okay. So the title of that book is Life Among Chibok People in Nigeria. So there was a time, early 90s, I was watching in television in Lagos. I saw people discussing in AIT. Say, if I didn't build that, all Nigerians be like Chibok people. Wahala no go there this world.
At all. Okay, make I can hold this one point inside this conversation now. Yes. Now, some people, they come out, they talk, say, that thing when they talk, say, happen. Some people, that thing when they talk, say, happen on the night of April 14th. Say, it no happen. Others talk, say, it happen. But you get one picture where you hold here. And the name when they here now, Comfort Bulus.
Comfort Bulus.
Who be Comfort? Who be this Comfort Bulus now? Na Chibok girl, I be na just, maybe now you just carry picture come. These people went talk say this particular thing no happen now. What will be your own explanation of this particular story?
You see, thank God that this thing happened. I was there live. I was not briefed. Nobody tell me, say, see what is happening. See what happened at Chibok. I was there. So when I did there in the night, and you know, say my own work now to go and do video for my people here.
You be cinematographer.
So I go do video for them, do photo for them. So it happened that okay, this is my people. Make a snap us. Before this picture you see, so the ground one is family picture, including comfort before the abduction. Okay. So the up one now comfort where they say they don't carry and go.
Which year? This family one when they done? Which year they take them?
This family this family where they here now. They take them 2012.
2012. How old Comfort be that 2012?
2012 Comfort because Comfort now is 21, so calculate it.
Okay, she's 21 now.
Now.
In 2017.
Yes.
So by that 2012, if we do plus or minus,
now
5 years. So she go be 16 years.
That is it. Okay. So you know when this thing happen, when they enter Chibok, blah 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 blah, they do the wahala inside the Chibok town, shoot their gun, do their shakara, all those things. Chibok people, they are brave, and we thank God they don't have any helper too, because the security on ground. They tried. I have to recommend the Nigerian soldiers. Okay. Because the few of them, they tried, but you know, because of the kind of ammunition they use, they cannot fight more than 500 Boko Haram, you know, with well armed. Even they are kind of those their weapon they use. Big past the
one when by that time.
So, you know, the soldier people, they try. They have to run for their lives now when their ammunition not reach Boko Haram.
So, Oga, what you they talk now, they say, that particular thing when happen for Chibok, it truly happened.
It truly happened. I did there now.
Not be film trick.
Film trick, when we say, I call, that time, I called one of the friends. I called one of the friends to Mr. Jonathan, president. I told him, I said, we don't finish. I did Chibok. Say, you there Chibok? I say, I there Chibok. Boko Haram don't carry my daughter go. Say, they come, I come to, they go, he say, okay, you go tell Mr. Jonathan. They go tell them. You know, by that time, even Mr. Jonathan say, na lie.
He say na lie.
He say na lie, and that's why they hear.
Okay, okay.
So, that's why I hear them. So, as I did there, no response. Until they finish with the town, where the town will run to the bush. As we not get anybody to help. The few armies, they cannot do anything because the thing past their power, they run to. So they try, because I can't go say no, they not kill any of them.
Okay.
Although one of them died by fire, when the fire, they don't burn where the army they live. Or one of the army died.
Okay.
So, you know, when they run, before we see retaliation from the Nigerian government,
okay.
After that night, 2 p.m., now I come they wonder, and I come they annoyed. Sir, why be say this thing happened yesterday night, and before government go come over, where I saw helicopter, now 2 p.m. Why? So those girls don't already go. I begin to cry. All our people begin to cry. I say, no, I'm not going to stay here. I begin to go where people go hear me well. I call one lady. I would not like to mention her name. Okay. She's one among the president of Ohanes Ndibo women president. Okay. They know. As I'm talking now, they will know. So I don't come Lagos. I can't begin enter my bed in the night. So one day, you know, I used to listen to news well. So I couldn't hear radio. And my own station, now Wazobia and Nigerian Info. Okay. So somebody call, say, this thing, how can we be sure? Say you carry about more than 200 girls from school go. And we don't see any of the parents come. We don't see any of the villagers say this one. How can we, is it political or the scam or this and this? I said, now they get their money. Because we Nigerian people, we sabi talk. We sabi talk. We Nigerian people, we sabi talk. Say, this one na lie. Or this one. I said, this one na lie. Now I go carry my phone. Thank God that day, I did listen to radio. I on my radio, they hear them. And thank God I have small credit in my phone. I go carry my radio. Say, hello, Fola. Thank God, Fola was on duty that day. Okay. Fola, these people where they talk, they don't say Chibok people. Now poor farmers, they don't get anything. Okay. And they don't get radio station to broadcast themselves, to show themselves, make the world see them. Okay. Make the world see their cry. Okay. And they don't get TV, where they say they will come show themselves, make people see for TV. Now, I say, but me, God don't help me. Okay. Say I did Lagos. I did on my bed, and I did hear news always. 24 hours me I did hear news. Because, you know, say any cinematographer go like waiting the news. So I did hear news always. And thank God I did get phone. So I be one among the parents. And 3 days ago, now I come from Chibok. Even as I talk now, all my wives, them, the other villagers, the women, all of us that they carry out. You know, Chibok, we love ourselves. Even one thing happen with anybody, one person from Chibok, all Chibok area will gather and fight for it.
Okay, Yahi, what we go do? Say, make we just keep this talk for here. Make I carry and go give Oga Jonathan now, because if we talk of one people when believe, say this particular thing happen, and they come out, they raise their voice, and they bring back our girls movement. When we say for different parts of Nigeria, then they raise with one voice, they talk, say, make the government do what they go supposed to do. Make I ask you from the very beginning of bring back our girls, from when Mommy Obieze Kwesili give that speech, and plenty Nigerians come begin to see, say, if to say we act quickly, we go solve this particular problem. I want to ask you, how you take gauge the response of the government at that time? And you go blame the government for not acting quickly at the time because of the Nigerian mentality.
I think, say, waiting happen be say the BBOG movement, it's so good, and it has really awakened the government to do the right thing that they're doing. The government have not been proactive enough.
Proactive means say make them act before the bad thing happens.
Yes, I think without the BBOG, the news we're hearing right now, we wouldn't have gotten it. It's so difficult. It's so stressful. You have to be there every day at the Abuja, The group member have to be there, even if it's one person, if it's two person. And in Lagos, every Saturday we are there. We need to forsake Owambe. We need to forsake a lot of things. We need to have faith. We need to pray. And I think I give kudos to the BBOG and the media, which Wasobia Info is one of them. We give kudos to them. And I think this is a template that is going to change our nation for good. And I would be glad if other groups, if we can have initiative. We have problem with power. We could have initiative like that that could rise up and fight for a cause. And I don't think this is there is nothing political. This BBOG group is not funded by any organization. We don't receive funds. We don't give money. We only come here. It's just voluntarily. And there's no division. There's no favorism. It's there for a common interest. Let the girls be brought back safe and sound.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the work when we say BBOG do. And plenty Nigerians there, when we say even though they know they go Abuja, they know they go Falomo every day, that they talk about this particular one. May I come back to you, Oga Yahi?
Yes.
These 3 years,
Yes.
when we say these our sisters them and our daughters them, these Boko Haram people take them away from us. Wetin be the things when you they hear about say, okay, oh, government they follow Boko Haram talk, oh, government they do this, oh, government they do that. You ever believe say your daughter, Comfort, Bulus, go ever come back home?
You know, as I said, when with God is majority.
Okay.
So as Chibok people, we really believe in that living God.
Okay.
The cross of Calvary that Jesus shed his blood on, we believe in that.
Okay.
So whenever this picture now is enlarged in my house.
Okay.
So whenever I take this picture, I cry, I pray to God. I say, okay, this Comfort, you must come back home. Government of Nigeria must come back, must bring this girl for me. So I believe, as I don't hear say that time, I know some people say they don't kill them, they don't give them for marriage, they don't carry them go outside the country. I say, me, I don't want him know that other one. What I know, I believe my God. If the Comfort is alive, one day she will come to us. So as I talk, when I came, as I come meet BBOG, I was like encouraged. Always when I shed my tears, they cry with me. They disturb the government with me. Even when they carry the 21 came out.
Yes.
I
was asked to go to Radio Lagos on air. I asked one of the security in Nigeria, that's the president of this country. I said, yes, this president is working.
Okay.
APC is working.
Okay.
They have tell the people, say, this thing are true. So, these people cry why they cry so. People, whether they talk lie or no lie, or scam or no scam, political or no political, my daughter is not with me. What I know, they should bring my daughter where those things. Even that the politician, may they bring her for me. Even that the Boko Haram, may they bring her for me. So, Mr. President Buhari, Muhammad Buhari, I thank him very much. That God, where make these girls come, that God, you know they change you. Now he will make President Muhammad Buhari strong against Kakaraka. He no go die. That promise where he make him, say those girls go come back. He go fulfill all those things when he talk for him. God go leave him. God go give him more power.
We go say amen to that your particular prayer because everybody they pray say the thing when go make our country good. Now we want. But more and they make I give up to Oga Jonathan. Oga Jonathan, I'm going to talk about advocacy. That is people coming out and speaking with one voice. You mentioned, for example, power, corruption, some problems over the face for this country. And now we as a people, if we use one voice, come and talk, say, we want to make this thing they right and the thing go they right. Make I ask you, how we go feel encourage Nigerians to first any issue will happen? Not be say the person go look and say, Chibok, should they be Christian, they be Muslim? Chibok, which place is it? Borno State. You know, consign us now. Anything we like, make it happen. How we as Nigerians go begin to see problems when they affect us as our problem? So that, for example, me now, Comfort, Bulus, and other girls now, when they're in captivity, or when they don't free, I go see them first as my sisters, as my daughters. No be as people when we say, na Chibok problem, na their problem. If they don't solve them, na their problem.
Yes, I think it's from the heart, and we must begin to have a change heart, a change mindset, and you know, we all meditate, we all have what inspired us. Do we want this country to continue to run down, or do you want this country to move forward? I think we must take it a priority. We must learn from great nations, great communities that rise to failure. They said they are not going to have failure. And I think it is high time for everybody to rise up on their feet and do advocacy. Let our nation change. We don't clamor for bloodshed. It's going to be a peaceful advocacy that's going to change our nation. And I think if it's going to be 10 people, if it's going to be 100, if it's going to be half of the population,
so long as we speak with one voice, we can change our country.
We put aside indifferences. We need to put resources together. Put resources together because it's all about resources. It's all about energy. We must get the energy to do all this. And honestly speaking, we're going to have a voice. And I think the BBOG is now a template for this. And there's been a praise. All what we do, we give God the glory. We thank God for the government. We thank God for the military, everybody that have played a significant role in the rescue of these girls. And I think we must just begin to have a change of heart before it is too late.
Thank you very much, Oga Jonathan. We appreciate this talk where you don't talk about bring back our girls, serving as template for Nigerians. Make we see everything we feel to use and ensure say we move this our country forward. Make I come back to you. For October of 2016, when news been come out, say 21 of these girls, they don't release them. And maybe you can't find out, say comfort, Bulus, no follow for these people. How you feel that particular time?
Actually, this man is my witness.
Okay.
Because when I reached there, I put on better dress. When Aisha General Murtala Mohammed, the CEO of Murtala Mohammed Foundation. Okay. She's one among the pioneers of Bring Back Our Girls. Lagos. They said that, see this put the way you appear today, the tears, the neatness, you are happy.
You dress fine.
Yes, I say, are they happy? Do you know why are they happy? I have to jubilate and celebrate with my my brothers that their daughters don't come.
Because your own
because
come.
My own, I believe, if she don't die, if they not kill her for me, if she's still there alive, and I keep praying, all of us keep praying, and the whole world, they pray for me. Yes. As you people, they pray for me. I believe, say, comfort will come. Because this one don't prove to me, say, they're alive.
Oga Yahi, I go like when you hold this picture now. And if our camera go fit come close, make them come close, make them see the picture of Comfort and the name when they on top. Because for the list, when we say federal government don't release of the 82 girls when they're free, Comfort name there for number 58.
Yes.
So this one they're very, very clear. Say not be say arrangement, not be say one person talk. Because for the list when we say federal government release of the 82 free Chibok girls, Comfort name there number 58, Comfort Bulus. And for the picture where you carry come and get her face, we also see Comfort Bulus on top. Make I put the picture for here so that Nigerians them go fit see am if the thing come close. So this is a picture of Comfort Bulus. Underneath that picture, na family picture when we say she and the members of her extended family then take together, the one when they under. And according to wetin her papa don talk, it was taken in 2012. That is now 2012 they take her when she be 16 years old. Before that badness happened for 2014. And for the list where federal government released of the 82 free Chibok girls, her name dey number 58. So if we join 2 and 2 together, the story look very, very real, and it dey very, very real. Make I ask you now, Oga Jonathan, una when na the advocate say make government do everything when they fit do to use ensure say these girls then come back home. This 21 when they don't, the 57 first when they first talk say escape, some of them they don dey school abroad.
Yes.
The 21 when they release, federal government say they will do everything wey they fit do to use ensure say these girls get the very best of life and continue in their education.
Yes.
Same as this 82.
Yes.
And wetin one of the papa of these free Chibok girls talk be say then they like go school because they believe say education is powerful.
Yes.
How you take think say government will go about empowering these girls, educating them so that because for example person wey wan go write WAEC when bad Boko Haram people come carry am for night. If he see school, he go begin dey run because fear go dey catch am say shey this thing no go happen again. How you take think say government fit recondition their mind so that school go still dey sweet them to go and they go get confidence in say education is power.
Yes, I think the government will stand by his word.
Okay.
The government no go lie, and the government, as they no lie for us, as they bring our guests back, the government must do it. And I think if they've done it for the 21, they're going to do it for 82 guests. Then they want 13 to come, and they're going to fulfill their promises that they promised Nigeria better education. And I think these girls, all the world is on focus on them. And there's no way they must maltreat them. They must really give them the best. They must really change their psychological base. They must rehabilitate them. Let them have a livelihood. Let them feel among. The government must stand by his word. And I think the vice president is really doing very well. Likewise, the president, and I will pray it gets better. And I think the government must stand by their word. I employ the Ministry of Education to take it upon themselves. Every quarters, they need to change these girls.
Very, very true. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, you make I ask you this question. You don't hear Comfort voice. They don't allow you to follow them talk. You don't see her.
You know the thing where they be say, say the government property now. Okay.
Special government picking.
Special government picking now. So, they have to radicalize them and see their welfare first and see how they better. Okay. So, they not going to allow us to, to interrupt anyhow.
But you there.
So, but are they happy? Well, but the thing
and you don't chop well.
The thing where they tell you, be say, yesterday, in the evening, when I go home, I come call my brother for village. My brother is presenting me in the village as I don't come here. My brother tell her, say, brother, as he told me, say, Comfort don't come now. Our Chibok chairman representing us, they are at Abuja. They don't call me, and we don't speak with Comfort. We talk with Comfort, so are they happy? So my sister begin to call me from Maiduguri to say, they don't speak with Comfort, Comfort is okay. I said, thank God, thank God, thank God. So you see, I have to thank God. There was a time, one of the BPOG super Roman, one of our senior, Baba Shola, is now at Abuja. He was the first person to call me. To congratulate me. But I even tell them, say, that when you go to Abuja, I tell them, say, Oga Baba Shola. Shabi na me and you, when 21 girls come, they're going to carry us, go Radio Lagos. Okay. Radio Lagos, where we talk, we call the challenge them, where the remaining girls, because my daughter know they are among them. Okay, now, thank God say, President Buhari, don't give power to Osibanjo. Oga Baba Shola, Osibanjo is a Christian man. Go put more praise for him. Make no let and rest. These Chibok girls, make him bring up.
Very, very true. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. This will not be matter of whether it's a Christian or a Muslim. Remember, say we talk and say, as Nigerians, I know. Yes. As Nigerians, any issue when they affect us as Nigerians, we must solve them as Nigerians. And we believe, say, the 113 will remain. And some others will not be Chibok girls, when we say, this badness don't make them go far from their family or run, come out. They go come back. When we go this break, when we come back, we will begin to take phone calls. We go try our phone lines open. Talk your mind. I beg, help us congratulate my guys. Welcome back to Asi the Hot. Ezugu Chukudi, Oga Yahi Bwata, one of the parents of the freed 82 Chibok girls, and Oga Jonathan Olan Lokun of the Bring Back Our Girls movement, Lagos, they inside studio. And what will they discuss? Now the story of Chibok and the truth when they inside that particular matter. We don't go from 2014. How life be for inside Chibok, the badness when the thing cause. How we as Nigerians go come out, speak with one voice to find solution to Nigerian problems. And the life when we say these particular girls, them going to live. We they talk congratulations to Oga Yahi, papa of one of these free Chibok girls, the joy of a father. And if you come close to waiting there my front, so you go see the picture of Comfort Bulus. Comfort Bulus now one of these girls when we say Oga Shekau, I know we call him Ogana because bad man Shekau and in bad people carry common forcibly when they won't go write exam for inside Chibok community. And like we talk, number 58 on top of the list when federal government release, now in their names, we go still continue our conversation. You said we call him chook mouth, talk your mind and still concern this particular matter. Make I ask you again this very important question now. If we look Chibok community today, how education dey for there? Una like to read book well. But if person here say, he go school, this kind of thing happen, he go dey fear to go school. The ones when they write WAEC today for inside Chibok, how life dey for them?
As I say, thank God, say, you know, I used to go Chibok every April and December. Okay. So this last April I was at the Chibok. So the student writing WAEC, they took them to Maiduguri. Okay, so they are writing because of the fear of the Boko Haram Nabari people. Okay. But even though there are few schools that they don't open, because even one of my younger brother is a teacher, teaching in one of the primary schools near Chibok. So Chibok people, they are going to school, although with fear, because some of the villages, bushes, some of the places that I go work, the school cannot open because of the security. But the thank God say those people, the army, true, Nigerian government, they are trying this time around. People sleep with 2 eyes closed. In Chibok? In Chibok. I do come out midnight, 2 a.m. to see. I can see people are you know, they are working, they go to their farm, they go to their businesses, they are doing weddings. And no problem. The security is really working. I have to recommend the security of Nigeria. But for those that lost their lives, I, in fact, reason with their families, family members, that they left them. The government should see into it. Because, in fact, they are human beings like I and you.
Make I ask, this school where comfort they go, is still they under lock and key? I mean, they open them. People see they go school for their government girls.
No, they don't open them.
They don't open them.
They don't open them.
So school they go on.
School they go on. They don't open them.
And people they go school there, they go learn.
People they go school there.
Okay.
People they go school there.
Even
my niece, that's my nephew. My nephew is going to school there.
Okay.
Because I was at Chibok, I tell you, say, you know, past 2 weeks where I came from Chibok now. Okay. And you know, say me, they moved by road. I moved through Yola. I see how security people, even from Lagos to Yola to Chibok. It's well secured. Yes, the Nigerian government are trying.
Very true. Now we can talk about the BBOG
But please, that I have to recommend the Lagos State government. Okay. Baba Akiume Ambode. God will bless him for me. Amen. Because for Ramses from Baba Fashola to his time now, as they give us free time and environment to do this rally, bring back our girls under Falamo Breeze, and they know molest us, they know challenge. I have to thank him for supporting us as a good government. He deserves to be our father. Very true. God will bless him for us.
We are, amen. You don't turn pastor, but amen. Okay, Jonathan, make I throw this one to you now. Now, looking at the BBOG movement now, it be like say una walk now, una don't see say if we come out, we articulate our thoughts that this we talk say now this thing now we want now like this it go be because now it go good for us. Yes. If una come express una self say una they come out because some people go look say they go soon tire now. They come out first Saturday, second Saturday, third Saturday, first year, second year, third year. People begin to look say people like these people they serious so. Yes. Now make we look BBOG as a movement and the work when we say una don't do. Una don't talk say not be only just Chibok. Say una get other things when we say una dey chook eye on top, like for example education. Yes. Say make everybody go school because if you go school you go learn and you go get sense. You go know say right dey better from wrong. Yes. How una dey try move this thing? How work? Yes. How market? I just ask you how market for BBOG?
I think what BBOG stands for is the safety of our school children. Okay. It's not only in the Chibok community. Okay. Anywhere throughout the country. Safety of school children is our priority. And I want to state that at the end of the rescue of the 113 girls, I think that is the end of the BBOG movement. I think we've done a lot. We've given our sacrifice, time, energy, resources, and a lot of abuse, a lot of persecution, you know. People just say you anything, a lot of tweets, a lot of... so I think that's the end. But the BBOG stand for safety of school children. We want a good educational system. We want responsibility. We want government to be responsible. We want parents to be responsible. Take, for instance, the issue with the Queen's College. It's pathetic. It's part of what we discuss at our regular sit-out, that why will the school don't have a portable, clean drinking water? Hygienic sanitation is part of what we can discuss about in BBOG. And like I said earlier, we are not being funded. We don't receive fund. I think this is one of the reasons why the BBOG stand. And we want to thank God for the people that God has used. Every one of us, we're all equal. But there's some people at the head that have done great and fantastic work. We must commend them for this, that they stand. And yes, that is our stand.
We appreciate Oga Jonathan. And it go good make we tell Nigerians say the BBOG, not be, you don't need collect form to join, or you don't need pay money to join.
Come.
The love for achieving good results that go inspire you or motivate you to join. We don't try our phone lines open. You go call, you go talk your mind as they concern this matter. We get the papa of Comfort, Bulus, one of the free 82 Chibok girls with us inside the studio, Oga Yahi Bwata, and also member of the BBOG Lagos movement, Oga Jonathan Olanlokun inside studio. Make I ask you, some of your brothers and sisters, that is, parents of some of these girls, when we say they don't abduct, some when they don't even free, they don't die. Yes. Based on heartbreak, based on pain, based on waiting for their daughters to come back home. What do you think the government go fit do for parents of Chibok girls, maybe to empower them and also give them confidence? Say, for 3 years when we say una daughters no dey with una, we understand una pain and we go do everything to see say life dey normal. But before you answer that one, we get Raymond. Oga Raymond, they call us all the way from Sokoto. Raymond, good morning and welcome to As E Dey Hot.
My brother Chukwudi, good morning.
I greet you, Oga Raymond.
The guests in the house, good morning.
They greet you too.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. I really thank God for today. But I would like to throw that the Chibok parents question.
Okay.
We realize that for this country, if they kidnap somebody for 2 days, if he come back from there, they like say don't die. These girls, they don't kidnap them for several years.
Okay.
They look like they have to rock all this while.
Okay.
Now my problem with that, can we see, and we see that man campaigning, the man who claims the Chibok parents, they just released now.
Okay.
If you ask me, the man is campaigning before Nigerians for the APC and for President Muhammadu Buhari.
Okay.
I believe, may God forgive us. I'm using the name of Jesus Christ to propaganda in before us here. We can see, if you see his attitude, the way his reaction about what is happening now, and if you check that picture that he presented to you, I like the question where you ask him, say, which year where this one, they say that girl was 16 years old. Take a good look at that picture. We know. But if you look at them, my brother Chikudi, I thank them for them to come outside, to come and more campaign. We know this election period, 2018, the election is already...
Oga Raymond, we appreciate this, your important contribution. We always talk and say, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. And I want to when we say all of us get, but we go talk am. Well, like I talked for the start of the show, if you, na parent, and your daughter, they don't take them away from you for 3 years, you get some calculation when you go to enter. But we appreciate your contribution. Make I see through and give Oga Yahi. He don't do plus or minus. And it get to do with, like we talk, plenty things when we say, some Nigerians, they think when they see talk, say, the thing no happen and they no believe. How you go take response to wetin Oga Raymond don't talk?
My good brother, you may hear me very well. I'm not a politician.
Okay.
I'm just a father.
Okay.
If to talk that, if I want to campaign, I can tell you I never go to President Muhammadu Buhari to speak face to face or to see him closer. But I will, as I'm saying, because I have to tell you the truth. I'm even more closer to Jonathan government, and I like Jonathan government.
You are closer to Jonathan?
Yes, because why I say so, he should put his leg into my shoe as a father. Now, Mr. Jonathan, as I said, when Mr. Jonathan came and do campaign 2011, okay. 26 February 2011, I told you that I was one among the crew.
Okay, you go tell us that story. You go tell us your relationship with Jonathan. We get Juliet from Abia. Juliet, they on top of our telephone line. Juliet from Abia. Good morning and welcome to As E Dey Hot.
Good morning.
I greet your name not be Juliet, oh.
You said?
Your name not be Juliet, oh.
My name is what, sir?
What's your name? What will be your name?
My name is Suli from
Okay, we
Abuja.
dey hear you. Continue.
Mr. Chukudi,
I dey hear you.
I dey greet you.
Thank you very much, Oga Sule.
I greet my brother there, congratulating him for returning back of his daughter.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. The other man there of BBOG,
BBOG.
I really salute you for your courage.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, you know one thing? All these problems, actually, if you could look at it very well, is gearing us to know how to embrace ourselves. Now, presently, from the beginning, then the South doesn't know that I have a brother there. And the North doesn't know that I have a brother in the South. Now, presently, now you find out people from the South embrace to see that, yes, what is happening in the North, they are fighting to see the progress in the North continue to establish. So now what I'm just trying to say is that the OBG that they are talking about, truly speaking, some of the OBG, the leaders, I saw a woman, one of the coordinator of OBG. That woman is only God that will continue to strengthen her.
Amen.
She's a Muslim. Actually, I'm a Christian, but I supported her because I felt that she's fighting for the right of the common person.
Very true.
But some of them that started that thing, actually, they were not having the mind of fighting for the common man, but they were having their own selfish interest. Where is the former minister? Where is the senator now? They were fighting that for political ambition. So I thank God that God has done it for
Oga
us.
Sule, thank you very much for this your important contribution. We appreciate this talk when you talk. Still from Abuja, we will take this very important call. Adiola, good morning and welcome to As It Dey Hot.
Good morning, sir.
I dey greet Oga Adiola.
Good morning. Good morning to our second boss.
What do you talk? Okay, if you get chance to call us, just call, reduce the volume of your television and contribute for this particular one. We dey look the Chibok story, and I carry one of the papa of one of the freed 82 Chibok girls, Comfort, Bulus, Oga Yahi Bwata, in there with me inside studio, and we dey talk this matter, they go. You been want to talk something about the parents of some of these Chibok girls, some of the parents wey don die, maybe mama don die, papa still dey, papa don die, mama still dey, and some wey be say still dey wait for their children to come back. Wetin government suppose do for these particular people to really show say these 3 years when your pikin no dey with you, we feel your pain and we go give you everything wey you need to use live better life again.
Like I was saying, when Fola, I will not forget Fola. When this thing happened, I came, Fola connected me to CNN. When the Oyinbo people begin to ask me, where do you want your daughter to be if we don't get them? I can't tell them, say, generally, Chibok people, they are poor farmers. So, and we like education. If to say, like these big girls now, and some other one that they are not abducted, you know, say, Nigeria is trying, but, you know, education, to talk of education in Northeast is something else. Poverty there everywhere. So the government should make effort, at least, to help not even only the parent. I'm not talking about the parents. Everybody, every Nigerian is our right.
Make we also hear the voice of
educated.
Ishaya. Ishaya, they call us from Lagos. Oga Ishaya, good morning and welcome to As It Dey Hot.
Good morning, Oga Chukudi.
I greet Oga Ishaya.
Yeah, good morning, Oga Chukudi.
Continue.
Mr. Yahi.
Yes, please.
Good
I'm
morning.
hearing you.
He dey hear you. Good morning. Continue.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody in the studio.
Good morning. We dey greet you. Continue.
Please, we commend the effort of federal government for the bringing of our girls. I too am from.
Oga Ishaya, what do you talk?
I said we commend the effort of federal government to bring our daughters. I am a native of Chibok.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to correct something that Mr. Yahi said here, that they opened the school. They did not open the school. They carried the body of the school, transferred to another school. They did not open the particular school. They carried the ladies. They did not open.
Okay, so what you dey talking about? Say the school they locked.
Yes, the school they locked. You not even go there. They transfer the school to another primary school. They turn it to the school now. It's not the school that they are opening. It's not that school.
Okay, Oga Ishaya, thank you very much for this important correction.
Yes, that was what you meant.
That's what.
Okay, he don't also talk. I'm saying he be native of Chibok.
Yeah,
and
yes,
say that
it's true.
particular school,
They
under lock. Say they never open. They never open now.
They never open. They take the student. What I mean, the student is not that very school they open, but you know, there's another school like primary school. So they turn it the student. Some of the students go to the that's inside the town.
Okay, the students of that school,
some
they go
of
on.
them,
They carry them.
Few of them. So few of them
school.
do go to another school.
Okay.
And there's one school in town, so they do attend the school.
Okay.
But that very particular school they abducted the girls is under lock.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much for that important correction. Amos, they call us from Abuja. Oga Amos, good morning and welcome to Aside Hot. Oga Amos, reduce the volume of your television. It's a jam.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Oga Amos. Continue.
Yeah, my one opinion is just 3 points. I would love to be fast about it, or brief, rather. Number one, as we Nigeria are praying for our president to get well by the grace of God.
Okay.
I would love to appeal to President. In as much as he loves Nigeria, Nigerians, he claims, he should have kindly resign and concentrate on his health.
Oga Amos, how that one take concern with the 82 free Chibok girls?
You see?
We get Bola from Lagos. Oga Bola, good morning and welcome to As It Hot. Oga Bola.
Hello. Hello.
I dey hear you, Bola.
Yes, from Oshodi.
Okay, continue, Bola.
Okay, good morning, Enugu Chukudi.
Good morning, Bola.
Yes, I'm calling from Oshodi. Good morning, my brother in the studio.
We dey greet all of you together. We are reduce the volume of your
What
TV.
I want to ask. Hello, I want to ask.
Continue.
My question is this: if that our brother in the studio actually telling us the truth, that the daughter is his own daughter, can that girl come out and speak? And is it only the parents or the Chibok girls? Because I see now what they're doing in Nigeria is wash. He said the daughter now is 21 years. Look, the girls in the screen. I did 21 years because on Saturday I was watching Chicago live. I was in Lagos. I watched that young man live. They brought a picture of the really Chibok. They are really mature. That day I watched some of them deliver, 4 of them on the platform. So let Nigeria tell us the truth. There's no play Nigeria police. We have grown more than that. This is not our Chibok girls. That is not using the name of just telling us lie. Thank you. God bless you.
Bola, thank you very much for your own opinion. Like we talk, democracy, people go talk their mind. Remember, say, like we talk, some people still don't believe, say, this particular thing happened. But as papa of this girl, when we say your own now, joy, say, your daughter don't come back. You see they're very, very excited. And you're very, very happy about this particular one when it happened.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
Yesterday, when I went to CMS, because I was, as I said, I have to go to studio to do my April work, those people that do wedding. Then the AIT, Mr. Tuti sent AIT to interview me at Marina. I bought this newspaper, one of the newspaper, Punch. I queued up to enter a bus to my house, loading to Aja area. So somebody say, bring the paper. Let me see. He saw the Chibok girls. He said, see, this is lie. I said, now you get your mouth now. Me, I'll be father. So lie, politics, no matter what you say, I don't see my daughter, I don't see my daughter.
Okay, Ogaya, you know just leave her for here now and talk this particular one. You've been telling us, say, Chibok community, that community where we say, una love each other, una they live, in fact, una be second Israel.
Yes.
How we as Nigerians, whether I dey Abakaliki, Enugu, Kafanchan, Zungeru, we go feel live like brothers and sisters inside our great country, Nigeria.
That's why I say, as these people criticizing one way or the other, they should keep at back of their mind that we should be one brother and sister in this country. Had it been that there's no discrimination, or this one is Chibok, this one is even this talk of this one is light, this one cannot come up. So we're supposed to be one brother and one sister.
Or be our brother's keeper.
Be our brother's keeper.
Okay, Yahi, thank you very much for this important contribution. Make I just take your last word. The BBOG, like you talk, una go continue to dey do everything una fit do to the advance or the advocate. If Nigeria, if I wan join BBOG today now, how I go take waka the waka?
They were like in Abuja.
Okay.
There's a sit out every day.
Okay.
Every day at the Fountain
Park.
Park.
We just come sit down there.
Yes. We have a branch at Chibok.
Okay.
In Lagos here.
Okay.
We have a branch in Falomo roundabout.
Okay.
And you are free to come.
Okay.
Everybody comes.
Okay.
Comes and
so for
go.
people who know the Lagos and Abuja, if not even phone call, if not tweet, just they go there, they pray, and they talk this thing.
It's
okay, Yahi, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
May nothing spoil your joy or stop your joy, because the joy of every parent, especially those when born female pikin, when know how woman they're very, very important. Go on, do everything to give them the very best life.
Let me just state this, that
okay.
It's not about a gang up. It's not about a setup. I think I know this man very well.
Okay.
And he's not a politician. He's just saying his mind. He's just appreciating the Buhari government for bringing back
his own daughter.
And that is why he's so happy.
Very excited.
When we met this morning, if you see the way he was happy, and I think we have
our people when they for us, they talk and say Nigeria and our country, it no go spoil. No other place like home. Join our hand together to move this our country forward. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.